Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
So they'll get that right down there. Now they'll get it set. 3:31 to
go by Paris of passing out of that double team. So we went back to that double team in the corner up near half court, but the ball handler had his head up that time. They were able to pass out of it and did a nice job there. We got a break with a missed shot.
When you trap, you're kind of over pursuing a bit.
Sure,
when you do that, if you don't, somebody's open.
Yep, and they move the ball quickly as well. So even if you did do a good job of rotating your defense, you were going to have a hard time on that one.
Another take to the basket, opposite side this time for Sisson, through a Paris defender for two more. Blaine already up to 7 points. The Aces lead it 32-18. Here's Ethan Dick on the drive, and it'll be a blocking foul. It'll go against Mount Carmel, and we'll see who they pick out. It will be Beasley, and that's his first. Sixth team foul on the Aces. 2:36 to play in the half. Now both teams in the bonus. And that's a bad pass stolen by Gillihan. He'll drive. He misses. Beasley missed it, had it deflected. Sisson can't save it, and it's out of bounds to Paris. And the Paris fans wanted a charge on the Aces there. They did not get it.
Yeah, and I don't think there was an official down there in position to make the call.
That was the issue that time.
So you had a turnover, you had a quick transition down the other end of the floor, and I think the Paris guy was set for a good amount of time.
And the officials will atone for that by calling the hand check foul on Levi Beasley. He'll pick up his second. He'll head out, and Paris will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. The first free throws of the game by the Tigers. This will be Reed Stuck at the line. The first is no good. And a rebound for Gillihan. 2:23 to play. 32-18 Mount Carmel. Here is Cole Brewster across the timeline. Sisson. Now to Gillihan. To Smith. He drives. Lost the handle on the ball. And Paris ends up with it. A turnover by the Aces. An open player at the other end is Bartos. And he'll hit the lay-in. He's got 8 points now. And it's now a 12-point game. 32-20. And Tyler Buss is going to spend a timeout with 2:01 to play in the half. Timeout brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back to the Hilltop after this.
Hello, my name is Casey Eichmeyer. I am a family nurse practitioner here at Wabash General Hospital's Primary Care. Here at the Oak Street location, we see patients 12 and older for acute illness, routine health and wellness, and management of chronic conditions. I am additionally trained in sleep medicine and have joined a team of healthcare professionals in providing sleep medicine services at our Mount Carmel and satellite locations.
We're your friends, your neighbors, and we support our community. For over 100 years, we've been here, leading the way in community service and innovation. We are Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. Back at the Hilltop, it's the second quarter, 2:01 to play in the half. Aces will have the basketball, leading by 12. We led by 3 at the end of the first quarter. And have had a pretty good second quarter, and Paris has been held to just 5 points in the frame. Zach Allen with the ball, moves it right side to Kenner to shot fake. Now separation with a little step back move. Missed
Tough
it.
shot there, yeah.
Paris gets the rebound. You can cut this thing into single digits with a 3-ball here, but they throw a bad pass. Zach Allen got his hand on it, but didn't have a lane to the ball, and Paris goes back into the backcourt to retrieve it. Bring it back across. It's Stuck, playing some extended minutes. They've got a lot of foul trouble. And now Stuck gets the ball on the right side, hands it to Crampton. He'll drive inside and score. Cody Crampton's first points, and it's a 10-point game. A little run by the Tigers. Here's Sisson through contact to Kennard for three. In and out, no good. Deflected rebound into the hands of the Tigers. Not closing well right now at the end of the period are the Aces. Tigers on a run, have the ball. A handoff. Now a kick out. Three, open shot. Bartos can't leave him open. His second three of the quarter, third of the game. And here are the Tigers back to within 7. 32-25, under a minute to go in the half. How big was our lead at one time? 15?
Yeah, 15, 12, somewhere in that range.
And now a Tiger foul reaching across to try to knock it away. And that one will go on Crampton, his second. And it'll be Gavin Smith back at the line, shooting 2. After missing the only other 2 free throws he shot in the contest. The first, no good. Free throws give me anxiety in this season, don't they? Don't they you? Goodness. Gillihan checks out. Laws checks back in from Mount Carmel. That one is good for Gavin Smith. And the lead is 8. Paris can make this a 2-possession game. Looks like they want to take the final shot of the half.
Down here defensively, we've been good on the ball, but not off the ball, and you're finding guys open for shots. We have to be good as a team down here on the defensive end.
Paris has not been exceptionally good at taking care of the basketball if we can force them to pass it around too many times, but they pass into an open 3 that's shot too strong, an air ball from the corner by Kohlmeyer. Ace is running, and a foul whistled from behind. It'll be on Paris making contact. A knee, they said. It's on Ethan Dick, his second. And 2 shots by Blaine Sisson coming up. The first is no good. Coach Chase Brinkley is on the case of the official from the sideline. And the next one coming here from Blaine Sisson. No good. Rebound tipped out. Aces have it. Kennard now with 6 with 5. Lost the handle on it. It's tipped by Smith to a waiting Laws, who lays it in. Last shot from three-quarter court. No good from Paris, and that is the end of the first half of play. It's Paris and Mount Carmel, the Aces, with a 35-25 lead. That scoreboard check brought to you by Tim Phillips of Jade Investments. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have your first half scoring summary. Stay with us. This is Aces Basketball.
Hi, my name is Mitch Coker. I'm a physical therapist here at Wabash General Hospital. What really got me started in physical therapy was a couple of reasons. I really liked sports growing up as a kid. I really liked learning about the body and different movements. What really sealed the deal for me was going to physical therapy with my grandma. She had vertigo, and I actually saw that one treatment made her a lot better, and seeing that firsthand really piqued my interest and made me think that I wanted to do that as something as a career in the future.
We're your friends, your neighbors, and we support our community.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
4 made threes. The free throw shooting disparity is huge. Mount Carmel attempting 15 free throws in the first half. Paris just 1. The Tigers are 0 for 1, but as Aces fans have followed this team throughout the season, we don't shoot the free throw very well. We made fewer than we missed. We went 6 of 15 at the free throw line in the first quarter, so left some points there and still have a 10-point lead at halftime. Well, postseason pairings out, and kind to Mount Carmel. We'll show you those pairings on our live stream. Talk about it here for the Aces. The question was, where do the Aces go? Are they going to Arthur or are they going to Robinson? T-Town does get the 1 seed in our subsectional. The 2 seed is Mount Carmel. The Aces will go to Robinson. T-Town goes to Arthur, so we will not see them until a sectional championship game. That's good news, I think, for everybody concerned. And Mount Carmel, as the top seed in the regional at Robinson, will get a first-round bye. So the Aces will not play into the semifinals, and that'll be on Wednesday night, February 23rd at Robinson at 6 o'clock. The Aces will await the Marshall-Flora winner. Marshall, the 8 seed, Flora, the 6 seed. Not a cakewalk at that point. You're in the regional semifinals. No matter which team we get, we know Marshall beat us kind of handily at the LIC tournament in the last outing against the Lions. So they'll have some momentum coming in to that one if they're the winner, but they still have to get by Flora, another team that's well coached that could give us fits. And then the other side of that region tournament, it is Hudsonville, the 12th seed, playing at Flora, the 3 seed in the first round. Lawrenceville, the 10 seed, at the 5th seed, Robinson. So Mount Carmel's opponent, should they get past either Flora or Marshall, will be likely, if you go by the seeds, Fairfield or the host team Robinson, and we know how that game went when the Aces played at Robinson against the Maroons in the regular season. Got down to the wire. A missed shot by the Maroons at the buzzer would have given them the win. The Aces able to hold on and get that win there, and obviously Fairfield is a team that's had a lot of success here recently too. So a good regional, but I think we like where Mount Carmel is in that seeding.
I think so. The biggest thing that was going to come out of this was you're in a regional, you're going to have to play a good team, right? You're probably not getting around it. There's a good chance you're going to have to play more than one good team. So, one thing that we kind of felt like needed to fall our way, or we hoped would fall our way, and might not necessarily necessarily needed this, but not making multiple, trips to Arthur in a week.
If you'd like to know where that is, that's about 3 hours away.
Yeah, so you don't want to end up going 2-3 trips 3 hours away. We get to go to Robinson, a gym we're familiar with, and we're only going to make 2 trips. So, and we hope to make 2 trips. You get to make 2 trips there, so that's a good break. Getting the 2 seed, right? That really, really helps a lot because now you get to play the winner, most likely, if you can get there. You get to play the winner of that Fairfield-Robinson game if that's the way things work out. And so instead of going through the top 2 teams now, you only have to get by one of them.
Right.
Now, and again, that's not to write off Marshall or Flora. We went to Flora, and they gave us all we wanted, and we had our hands full at Flora. We know that, this Marshall team was one that gave us fits in the second half of that LSC tournament game and kind of changed our plans that week.
Yes.
So not that any of these things are going to work out exactly like you hope, but if you had to draw it up, you want to be, both of the top 2 teams or just one, right? So those things fell our way, and so that's something to be excited about and be looking at, and we'll see kind of how it plays out.
Now, Carmel will be the most rested team in the regional. Hopefully that's a good thing. Sometimes that rust is hard to shake off, so we'll talk more to Tyler Buss after the game. Another recognition here at halftime as part of the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show is the Allendale St. Mary's Jackets. The Yellow Jackets, I guess, from Allendale Sports. The St. Mary's Rockets, the Allendale Yellow Jackets. They went 13-10, but they won the regional and advanced to the SIJ-HSAA state tournament. They lost a heartbreaker in the opening round of that state tournament, ended their season. So, gotta love that. I'm sure Tyler Buss is excited to see a feeder program like Allendale St. Mary's make a deep run and win a regional, and that only bodes well for the future.
Yeah, and it seems like this co-op that they've kind of gone to has worked really well. The last couple of years they've had a lot of success, so that is exciting to see.
I love what I see as you look across the line. You get down there to number 40, Andrews. That's a blast from the past. His dad, Ryan, was sitting right beside us here a moment ago, and he looks just like his dad. He's tall, he's long, he's lanky, and he can play basketball, so that's good as well. We're going to take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll continue on with the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime report. We'll give you an update on that Newton-Olney game as well. Stay with us. This is Golden Aces basketball.
Are you an RN, LP?
Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Terry Ellison has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Report here at halftime. The Olney-Newton game is headed to the half. We'll we'll see how this shakes out. Newton has the ball for the final possession of the half, it appears. And this game is headed to halftime, and the score will be tied 18-all between Newton and Olney, a rivalry matchup. Now, Carmel could back their way into a tie for a conference championship if Newton can spring the upset tonight. We'll take our final 60-second break of halftime. When we come back, we'll start the second half. Stay with us. This is Aces Basketball.
We're your friends, your neighbors, and we support our community.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Playing in their final conference game tonight, and Newton has a lot more to go in conference play. They still have a date at Casey, and well, I guess that's it. I'm not sure how they don't have more than that, but anyway.
It's interesting, too, because Newton and Olney, are very, very familiar with one another, and the game is at Newton. So I think, Newton's probably got a shot, and that'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Speaking of a shot, that's a Gage Kennard three-point shot that misses, no good. Paris gets the rebound, and we are underway in the second half. That Newton-Olney game, by the way, of course, just went to halftime, so updates will be a little scarce for a bit there. Paris with the ball for the first time. Kohlmeyer gets the ball in the corner. Now Brennan, who missed a lot of time because of foul trouble, takes off inside. Brenneman missed it. The Aces get the rebound. Here is Gavin Smith, and a whistle and a travel. I wasn't sure if that was on Kennard or on Smith, but an extra step against the Aces gives it back to Paris.
Yeah, I believe that was on Gavin. As early as he blew the whistle, I wasn't sure what he was going to call. Right. So travel going the other way now for Paris.
So the Tigers have the basketball. Here is Brenneman. He wants to get involved. He shoots one wildly over Allen. Missed it, but gets his own rebound and scores. And their leading scorer, Connor Brenneman's first basket comes a minute into the third quarter. He picked up 3 quick fouls in the first quarter. The Aces feeding the big man Laws, who missed it, then missed a second follow attempt. I'm not sure how he fell down that time, but fell down on the second try and missed it, falling away. Now out top of Paris 3, no good that time. And the ball knocked out of bounds by the Tigers after the Bartos miss. It was Drake Bartos, who averages 10 a game for the Tigers, who carried the load for the squad with 11 points there in the first half without their leader on the floor in Brenneman.
Mason's got to be ready to play here. Yeah. Chase Brinkley's getting after this Paris Tigers basketball team, and looking up at the board, it's an 8-point ball game, so.
And Gage Kennard just stepped out of bounds.
I don't think these Paris Tigers are going anywhere. We got to come out here and be ready to go and play and have that. We had a lot of good energy on the defensive end in the first half. Now we need to rotate around a little bit better with our help, but on the ball was good. We got to make sure we have that energy in the second half.
We had a 10-point lead at halftime, but we left 9 points on the floor by missing free throws in a foul fest first half. And here goes Brenneman.
And now you get their leading scorer in the ball game, and
so they're at full
here he
tilt
goes,
now.
yeah.
So he's got 4, and he's got the first 4 points of the second half. We've played 2 minutes plus, and the Aces have not scored in the second half, and it's a 6-point game, 35-29 Paris. Aces still in front, I should say. Here's Gavin Smith into the paint, kicks it out. Kennard, now that's Martin, open 3, no good, goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Ugly start to the second half.
I think Gavin had a chance to get the ball to Luke in the post there, which you would have liked to have seen. I don't think it was a bad 3 look by Noah Martin either, but at the same time, you don't want to settle for those when you feel like you have an advantage in the post. You want to try to keep working that.
Guess where they go? It's to Brenneman. He's fouled by Allen. And Brenneman will go to the line to continue his solid start to the second half.
Like I was saying, on the offensive end, when you feel like you have an advantage in the post, it's okay sometimes to swing that ball around and work it back and until you get that second look at it. But we'll see if we get a little bit more patient down there on the offensive end.
Welcome to the game, Connor Brenneman. 5 points. Has all the scoring in the second half in his stat line. Aces lead is 5, and Brenneman, a 68% free throw shooter at the line, hits both. He's got 6. The lead is 4 for Mount Carmel. We're looking for our first points of the third. Here's Zach Allen down the court. Stops, gets to Sisson, who checked in at that last dead ball stop. Now here's Kennard, can't get in on the far side, kicks it back out top to Smith. Smith on the wing left, out top Sisson. Sisson right side to Kennard. Kennard with 5 minutes to play, gets the ball into Smith. He turns, he shoots, he missed it. Laws can't clean it up. Rebound to Paris. Now it's loose. Now Carmel has it. Kennard now as we settle into the half court again. Kennard goes around to Law's screen, hesitates, and then a foul on Paris. Who do they pick out? That will be against Ethan Dick. That's his third. So Dick and Brenneman now with 3 fouls apiece.
Paris Tigers defense now here to open the half is looking considerably better maybe than it did in the first.
Pitch in the shutout. Outlet pass comes, inbounds pass comes to Gavin Smith. Now it's Kennard out top in the center circle. These are those, and there's a bad pass. Kennard lost it, stolen by Paris. They've got the ball. Ethan Dick will bring it across the timeline. Stays on the drive. Kicks it behind now to Kohlmeyer. Aces fans starting to make some noise, and now Gage Kennard fighting through to try to get the steal. Instead, will get the foul. And that's the second on Gage. The second on the Aces in the half, and Paris with the momentum. Pitch in the shutout on Mount Carmel in the third. Paris just does get the ball in ahead of the 5 count. Rogers has it, takes off, kicks in the corner, 3 flies, no good. Missing it that time was Bartos. Aces quickly. Smith on the attack. To the basket, left it short. Sisson can't follow. Laws can't follow, but he's fouled, and guess who that's on? I think it's Brenneman. It is. His 4th.
Talk about a break for the Aces.
Goodness.
And here's the deal. Give credit to Blaine Sisson and Luke Laws because they kept going back after the basketball. So we had a couple of misses there, and those guys just kept being aggressive and going at it.
Laws misses the free throw. We are 6 of 16 in this game at the free throw line. Brenneman will check out. Crampton comes back in. So their leading scorer is out once again with 4 fouls. And the second free throw attempt from Laws, also no good, and Paris gets the rebound. The Aces seem throughout this season to go through these spurts in a game where we just can't function on offense.
Well,
just can't get it done.
And some of it's just if you can't put the ball in the hole, then really it doesn't matter what set you run, or and so you've seen us now miss some layups, miss free throws, miss all the easy ones that you can miss, and so it's going to make things difficult.
4-point game. The Aces still have not scored. We've played over 4 minutes of the third quarter. It's a 4-point game. Ethan Dick out top, a little loose with a dribble. And moves it to the right side now. Three-point shot fires. Bartos no good. Gillihan got the rebound, fell down, but was on the dribble. Now it's Allen double-teamed. He runs into Gillihan, and we knock the ball out of bounds. I mean, we can't get out of our own way. Tyler Buss upset that there was no foul called on that play. And now it's Paris with the ball back.
This may be the physical second half, Kyle, from you get all your fouls early and then...
Now they're going to let him play a little bit.
Now they're going to let him play. And that's probably one of the most frustrating things about officiating. Is if you want to call a touchy game, that's fine. Let's call a touchy game, though. Let's not change halfway through.
And a rebound put back. A third look at the basket goes for the Tigers for Ethan Dick. It's a 2-point game. Kennard set for three. That's offline. No good. Rebound tip controlled by Smith, and another Paris foul. They're going to pick out Rogers. And somehow a Tiger only has one foul, and it's Rogers first. Mount Carmel spins a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. We still haven't scored in the frame. Back in 30 seconds.
The best alternative music station with hits by your favorite artists. The Bash.
So far, it's been a third quarter that the Aces would like to forget. Paris is on an 8-0 run to start the third period. The Tigers are still in the huddle. 2 horns have sounded. Not sure why we're not putting the ball in play. Gavin Smith will be at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. Gavin on the day is 1 of 4 at the line. And again, we've talked about the fact that the Aces are 6 of 17 in the game at the free throw line. The first from Gavin is no good. Yuck. We are 33% from the line in the game at home. Second free throw, Gavin missed it short. I mean, foul us every time until we make a free throw if you got enough players at this point. We missed them both.
They might be close.
It's going to be a tight fit for the Tigers, no doubt, if that's the case. This is Kohlmeyer. Paris can tie it or take the lead with a 3. Ethan Dick out top, moving right side baseline. In goes Rogers, goes up over Sisson, missed it. Rebound and a foul. We're headed the other way. It's on Paris. And that one is on Crampton. That's his third. Brenneman's got 4. Crampton, Dick, each have 3. And then from there it goes downhill. Gavin Smith checks out. Cole Brewster's in the game. Brewster, Sisson, Allen, Gillihan, and Kennard on the court from Mount Carmel. It's a 2-point game, 35-33. The Aces maintain the lead. But all the points in the third quarter have come from the Tigers. Here's Allen. Out top, Kennard. Open 3. No good, strong. Long rebound. Sisson up to get it, and he's fouled.
That might
by Paris.
That might be 4 on Kohlmeyer.
It'll be 3.
3. I'm always one ahead with them.
Yeah, there you go. Kohlmeyer joins the 3-foul club. 18 fouls on Paris in the ballgame. And the Aces can't make a free throw. That's the storyline so far. Here's Allen, loose with a dribble and turned it over. Paris has it back, and they can tie it once again or take the lead with a 3. Inside, off balance, to the basket goes Crampton. He scores. We are tied at 35. A 10-0 run by Paris here in the third quarter. Sisson inside. Pass just does get to Kennard. Back to Sisson. Spins, turns, shoots, fouled, and no basket, but Blaine will go to the dreaded free throw line.
And I think that's going to be number 4 now on Ethan Dick.
You're right. They are going to say that was before the shot, mercifully enough for the Aces, so it'll be out of bounds. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Mount Carmel's offense in the third has been 0 for 4 at the free throw line. No made field goals. Sisson inlets, out top Kennard. Shot fake and a drive to the basket. The floater is good. On the board. Now Paris down the court. Aces by 2. Stuck. Bounce pass goes off the hands of Rogers. Out of bounds. Mount Carmel basketball. Need a run to feel better about things here in the third.
Well, now that we got the lid off the basket on this end, maybe that'll change the tides for the Aces.
And talk about senior leadership. Gage Kennard, who's taken a couple of three-point shots in this contest here in the third quarter, coming up empty, deciding to go underneath on a drive to the basket that time. He's got it in his hands now, out top. Starts to drive again. Kicks in the corner. Brewster, 3. No good. Rebound for the Aces. Beasley, his pass knocked away. Gillihan picks it up in the paint. Leaves it for Brewster. Wisely kicks it out. Now Kennard. 1:03 to play in the third quarter. In the corner again, Brewster. Feed a little give and go to Kennard, who puts it in.
It's a good job of Gage with the cut. Cole with the pass. So, again, yeah, like you said, you're used to seeing Gage kind of float around that three-point line, and now that's twice in a row that he's a slasher going to the basket.
And traveling with the ball was Kohlmeyer in the backcourt. He'll give it right back to the Aces on the turnover. Down 10 at the half. Paris ties the game, and now Mount Carmel has scored 4 in a row and has the ball back. 48 seconds. Here's Sisson driving, baseline, stop there. Kennard open, 3 on the way. Kaboom!
That's a big one. That's a quick 7 points for the Aces.
42-35, and it's a 7-point game again. Paris on the move across the timeline, and Blaine Sisson comes out, makes contacts, and picks up a foul. That'll be his second.
It's a quick answer there by the Aces. That's from Paris's standpoint, that's almost a little bit demoralizing as you fight and claw the whole quarter. You play 6 minutes into the quarter to get those 10 points back, and then you snap your fingers and you're back down 7.
Gage Kennard will get a breather here for the final 29 seconds of the third quarter. Paris has the ball. The Aces would see Paris get the ball to start the fourth quarter, barring a held ball here in the final 23 seconds. On the move for Paris, it's Brenneman. In the corner now, that's Rogers. Rogers, cross-court pass, dropped momentarily by Kohlmeyer. Long back. Court pass to Crampton across the court, I should say. And now stuck. 9 seconds. 8. Stuck backing away near the timeline. Was 6 with 5. Stuck. Hasn't moved yet. Now starts to drive. In the corner. Open look for 3. Off the rim and no good. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Your neighbors. And we support our community. For over 100 years, we've been here, leading the way in community service and innovation. We are Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
about at the 2-minute mark.
And all of a sudden, Gage Kennard lit fire and scored 7 unanswered to give the Aces a 7-point lead. Paris with the ball. Ethan Dick on the left side. Out top, pass gets through to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer had it knocked away by Sisson. A steal. The Aces with numbers 2-on-1. Sisson to Kennard. The layup is good. That's a 9-point run for the Aces and a Paris timeout. Brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. It's a 1-minute break. We will take the 60 seconds and be right back.
Hi, my name is Mitch Cook.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Gage Kennard has scored 9 in a row. Olney sits at 6-0. Mount Carmel and Newton are both at 4-1 on the league play entering tonight. This is Olney's final conference. And that might have been the first foul. He'll have one more. The second on the way. Missed the roll. And a lane violation on Paris will give Laws the Got that one. Got the old classic do-over. Makes them both. 6:09 to play. Mount Carmel has pushed the lead to 11. We've scored 11 in a row after Paris scored 10 straight. Paris with the basketball, looking for points. Their leader on the bench fouled out. This is Bartos, right elbow, leaner. That's a tough shot by Bartos. Goodness. Got it to go. Here now is Sisson. He carried the ball. Yes, he did on the take. Palmed it a bit, and then took off. A turnover gives it back to Paris. To answer your question, the number 1 seed in the subsectional with Olney is Centralia. Only America's winningest basketball program, right? Not sure of their record, but I don't think they're undefeated, are they? Who knows? 5:45 left in the game here. 46-37. Mount Carmel. Paris, though, with the basketball. They'll give it to Rogers. And now it's Kohlmeyer around the corner right side to Bartos. Out top on the wing now. Bartos looking to avoid a double team. He's in a double team. And he traveled. He moved the pivot foot, and it goes out of bounds to the Aces.
Yeah, that's interesting, just, the different regions and how they may play.
Zach Allen can't block the shot. The three from the corner from Bartos, no good. He gets it again, launches from another spot on the floor and connects.
And when you factor in what some years we've been
right elbow, hands behind, fire. Ace is in close. We can't come up with it. Now, bombs away. That three is no good from Bartos, but the Tigers get it back. Now another three. It's just chuck up threes. That's the style. Rogers missed that one.
Yeah, Paris is letting him fly now. Bartos was, I think he was looked to pass, and just decided, heck with it. I'm going to put it up.
Aces have outscored Paris 6-5 here in the fourth quarter, after being outscored 10-7 by the Tigers in the third. Zach Allen on the dribble. Now gets the ball to Gavin Smith. Smith kicks it in the corner left side. Out to Gage Kennard. Back to Smith. Got too far under. Fights his way back into position. And Bartos joins the 4-foul club.
Good job by Gavin working down there again on the block. Lots of ball fakes. Getting himself in position. Drawing contact. Does a good job. We got to knock down some free throws.
Oh, wait a minute. They go the other way on the foul. They don't give it to Bartos. Instead, they give it to Kohlmeyer, and his night is done. So Kohlmeyer and Brenneman have fouled out. Andrew Gillihan did not properly check into the game. So they're going to let Gillihan now come in. I don't think he had checked in properly. I think that was the issue. And now Gavin Smith, after all of that, will be at the line. Did Paris make a change? I guess they did. They did get somebody in there. Gavin shooting two. The first is good. All right, I dogged on the Aces at the free throw line. They have done better here in the fourth quarter.
They need your motivation, Kyle.
I don't want to tell you how good just yet. Gavin gets them both, so I'll tell you. Hits them both. The Aces 2, 4, 6 of 8 in the fourth quarter at the line to push the lead back to 10. That's where we were at halftime. This is Crampton driving, finds a lane, pushes the shot up, missed it. Gavin Smith gets the rebound. And now Gillihan, Smith and Crampton collide. No foul called there. Here's Allen, and his ball is knocked away. And Tyler Buss wanted a foul call, didn't get it, but the Aces will pick up a foul in transition here. That's on Allen.
Yeah.
That's his second. Just the fourth foul on the Aces in the half. And it'll be out of bounds to Paris. Wayne Sisson is looking into the crowd from the Paris side of things. Just focus on the court, young man. Paris with the ball across the timeline, down by 10, 2 minutes to play. Kick in the corner. Driving here, kicking it out. Allen nearly had a steal. Ethan Dick has a shot at a three, missed it.
Good block out by Gage Kennard there. Getting the body on somebody and making contact and not just getting into a jumping contest. This is a good job by Gage.
And now you got to feel that at some point Paris has to foul. They do, and Ethan Dick becomes the third Tiger to foul out of this game. And they may not be done. Ethan Dick has fouled out. Into the game comes Braylon Nugent. And Kennard goes to the line to shoot two. Gage first. Good. The next from Kennard is no good. He missed it. And Paris with it. 3-point shot from the right wing. No good from Bartos. No good. I don't know that I agree with the Paris strategy. You're down 11, yes, but just run and gun threes? I don't know that that's where you need to be yet. Reed Stuck picks up a foul. That's his third.
Yeah, especially Kyle too. Like you said, that run and gun and just start chucking threes. They've not done that all night. That's not not been their offense. That's not been who they. It doesn't seem like that's who they want to be. Now, I think there's probably some frustration there too with Brenneman out now, and you lose two more. So probably a little bit of frustration, I'd say, at this point. With the foul calls and the number of guys they've lost, 2 fouls. probably a little bit of frustration setting in for the Paris Tigers.
Gillihan, 1 of 2 trip to the free throw line there. Now another run and gun style 3. This one will go for Drew Rogers. And that pulls Paris to within 9. And guess what? Gage Kennard is fouled. And Bartos picks up his 4th. "26 fouls on Paris in the ballgame. 11 on the Aces. And Gage Kennard back at the line.
Meanwhile, this Newton-Olney game is a 1-point ball game now.
Hey, Gage hits the first. 34-33 is that score.
Their game's going quite a bit quicker than ours, too. I guess they don't have quite as many fouls because they're into the 4th period at the 2:49 mark.
Olney with the lead and the ball there at Newton. Nothing's easy. Second free throw, Kennard gets them both this time. And the lead for the Aces, 11. Gage with 16 points now. 13 of those in the second half. Paris looking for a 3. Here goes Bartos on the drive. He's fouled by Smith. And Bartos will go to the line for the first 4th quarter free throw attempts for Paris. Gavin Smith's first foul. Free throw here is no good. That's just the 4th free throw attempt of the game from Paris. The next is good. Bartos 1 of 2 at the line. And Luke Laws, who stepped out of his shoe inbounding the ball, does get his shoe back on, but now needs to tie that shoe, so they'll halt play to reset. And Luke may have broken his shoe. Connor Shelby is going to come solve Luke's problem. Luke will leave with 1 shoe on and 1 shoe off, and Connor Shelby comes in the game. 58 seconds to play. Owen Doherty's coming in. Gavin Smith will leave. And we're ready to go. Doherty will inbound it from side court. It will go into Kennard in the backcourt. Paris, by the way, is subbed out as well here. I should point that out. I did not pick up their subs that came in the game. A lot of the JV guys out there. Speaking of the JV, they won tonight by a score of 50-30. And I got to tell you, number 11 on their varsity roster, who was number 1 on the JV roster, a 5'3" freshman, Jackson Rigdon. That kid can play. I'm telling you, he's 5'3",
yeah,
but he can play. He was a fun player to watch in the JV game. He picked up a foul there. And put Zach Allen at the line, and Zach hits the free throw. He'll shoot 1 more.
Quite a sight there with him next to Connor Shelby.
Right. Yeah, somebody take that picture, would you? Next free throw from Allen. Missed it. Paris the rebound. Aces headed for a win. They lead by 11. Stop pop 3 from Bartos. No. Connor Shelby, the rebound. Gives the ball into the hands of J.D. Bowser. Down the court now, it's Jackson Browning. 30 seconds to play. In the corner to Bowser. Bowser now to Doherty. 22 seconds. Doherty to Browning. 19 seconds. Now Shelby. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Paris gets the rebound. Here comes Stuck down the court. Stuck doesn't stop, goes coast to coast, gets fouled, and Reed Stuck will go to the free throw line for 2. It's on Jackson Browning, his first. 6th team foul. That Olney game is a nail-biter. 1:14 to play, a 1-point Olney lead. They have the basketball over Newton at Newton. The free throw was no good there by Stuck, he'll shoot one more. 7.5 seconds left on our clock. The free throw is good there from Stuck. And we'll see if 55-45 will be our final. Browning crosses the timeline. He will not shoot, or will he? No. 55-45, the final score. Paris falls to the Aces. Mount Carmel gets the win. The Aces move to 19-8 on the season, 5-1 in the LIC. Paris drops to 9-16, 2-6 as their league play comes to an end. 55-45 is our final look at the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up and focus in on that Olney-Newton game in 2 minutes.
At First National Bank, we are committed.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, for nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com.
The Bash.
All right, I'm going to do my best to do play-by-play of Newton-Olney for the final 30 seconds, and a lot of good that's going to do because Newton calls a timeout. Newton just took a 1-point lead with 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Remember, if Newton wins, that puts Mount Carmel, Newton, and Olney in a three-way tie for the conference championship with a few games left. Olney, though, responded by getting a tough baseline shot on their possession out of the timeout, taken by their big guy.
Chase Travis, yep. He makes a contested shot down there in the short corner, and it's a tough shot that he took and knocked it down. So Olney goes back up 36-35, and you got 27 seconds, it looks like, and it'll be Newton ball. Newton just spent a timeout this game at Newton. Let me work on some scoring in our game. I'm going to jump back and forth and annoy the heck out of you here for the close of this one. Blaine Sisson tonight finished with 7 points for the Aces. Zach Allen finishes with 5. Cole Brewster hit a free throw. He finishes with 1. Levi Beasley finished with 6. Gavin Smith, only 1 field goal tonight for Gavin. He finishes with 5 points. Andrew Gillihan with 3. Noah Martin finishes with 4. Luke Laws, who led us at halftime, reaches double figures for the second straight game as he ends with 10. Then Gage Kennard, who had 3 at halftime, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He finishes with 16 to pace the Aces. All right, back to the Newton game. Eagles have the ball, and Olney commits a foul, which is just the 6th team foul. Looks like they're still
no
not in the
free
bonus
throws.
yet.
Tyler Buss is up here, but we don't care about what he has to say right now. We're watching Newton Olney.
I'll let Tyler call the game.
There you go.
Kyle.
It's 35-36. Olney up 1. Newton the ball, and they commit another foul. Is Is that the 6th or 7th foul? On the board now it's the 6th. So Olney had a couple of fouls to give. Newton has the ball with 18 seconds to go in regulation. They are down a point at home with the ball. If they beat Olney, the Aces now in a three-way tie in the conference standings. 14 seconds. Newton on the move. No fouls here. Circling up top was a three-point threat. 8 seconds for Newton. They're playing through. 6, now 5. 3 on the way. No good, but a timeout taken first.
Good call.
By Newton because it missed, right? It was a good call. There you go. So we've got 5 seconds left in that ball game. Newton will have the ball in a 36-35 game.
This is riveting television. It's got to be.
We're doing
and radio.
Going to require double
Is
payment.
this copyright infringement? Are we going to be in trouble for this?
We are on the NFHS network. We pay the subscription. It's all good. But I do want paid for calling 2 games today.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
see?